Hello, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Josh and I am with Court Reserve, and this video is going to go over the reporting that we have in Court Reserve. If you have any questions on this video or on any of these reports, please feel free to reach out over to our live chat. That's going to be this green icon in the top right corner. To find all of the reporting in Court Reserve, you can find it over on Reports on the sidebar, and then here you will get a list of some different reports you can run depending on the information that you are looking for. The first one is the Reservations report. This is going to give us information on any bookings at your organization. We can filter with a start date and end date. We can filter by certain days of the week. We can only show reservations on certain courts or reservations with certain resources like ball machines. We can also filter by certain reservation types. And if we're including clinics, we can also filter by the clinic categories. If you'd like to, you can also filter by a specific instructor, or you can filter by an individual member. So we can even use this report to see the bookings that an individual member has. And we can also filter by the payment status. So if we're looking for reservations that haven't been paid for yet, reservations that have been paid for, we can use this payment status field. For most of our reports, we're also going to have a setup report output area where you can choose some additional information that you may want to show on this report. By default, we are going to have some outputs that are already selected here. Next, we have the members report. So this is going to be a report that is really for any information related to a member's account. Here we can filter by membership types. We can choose member status. So if they have an active membership, if they have an inactive membership, canceled or an expired membership in that case, or if they are suspended for any reason. We can also filter by payment profile status, by gender, and by family roles. So maybe we want a report that only shows the primary family members. We'll be able to do that here. Maybe we want to include the other adults or the spouses as well. We can do that using this filter. We can also filter by the balance. So maybe we want to see how many members have a credit on their account. We can do that here by filtering any members that have less than $0 as their balance. And we can also filter by the penalty cancellations if you are using that at your organization. Here are some custom ratings that I have, so you'll also be able to filter by specific custom ratings. We can also filter by member groups, last login date, created date, payment profile created, and next payment date, and first visit date. So you're going to be able to pull up a lot of different information on members' accounts using this report. And if also you use this report and you add no filters here, what this is going to do is just run a report that lists out every single member that's at your organization. Next, we have the membership report. So this is going to be a report that is related not on a member's account, but on the memberships that they have. So if a member has 3 different memberships in the last month, you'll be able to see each membership here, but you'll be able to filter by individual or family memberships. We can filter by the membership types. We can filter by when a membership started or ended, next payment date, and cancellation dates of a membership as well. This would be a good report just to see how many active memberships you have at your organization, how many inactive, get some information on, how many memberships are at your facility. And then if you'd like to, we can also get some information maybe on members' next payment dates, the frequency of the membership that members have selected, and things like that. Next, we have the clinics area. So we're going to have 3 different reports that are related to clinics or events. If we go to the clinic summary, we're going to be able to see how many members have registered for an event, the maximum capacity for an event, the percentage of people that attended it, and then also the total revenue for an event. So here we'll be able to filter by the event category, by instructor, and then also by specific clinic. So we can run this report on a specific clinic, or we can filter it by category and then choose clinic start dates, end dates, start times, and end times. Now, if we go to the registrant summary, Here we'll be able to get some information on the amount of registrations an event or an event category in a time period has gotten. So here we'll see the full registrations, which will just be the number of full registrations for this event category. Unique full is going to be the amount of unique members that have a full registration. So if I have a full registration for 3 dates, that's going to be one unique full registration. Same with the unique drop-ins. So the drop-ins are going to be the amount of drop-in registrations that have been registered in your organization, but the unique drop-ins is going to be the amount of unique people that are dropping into those events. Same with the drop-in waitlist and the full waitlist. We'll be able to get that information here as well. Next, we have the registrant detail report. So here we'll be able to get some information filtered by when the member registered, when the clinic start time, and when the clinic end time and end date is. We can also filter by registration status, event categories, specific instructors, specific clinic names. We can filter the registrants by membership and also by check-in status. Here, when we go to the setup report outputs, we'll be able to choose quite a few outputs here so we can get some information, some more detail on these registrants here. So first name, last name, the registration status, when they registered for the event. So this would be how you get some more detail on on the individuals that are registering for these events. Next, we have the court sheet that you can download here. What this is going to do is you can filter by your courts, by your reservation types, by your clinic categories, by your instructors, or by your players, and you can download a PDF that's going to break down your court usage for the day. A lot of organizations will print this out, bring it to the courts just so they can have that schedule when they're on the courts, and so they don't have to have a computer or a tablet over on the courts to get that information. Next, we have the court utilization. So on this report, you'll be able to see at what time of the day certain courts are being utilized the most. So here we can filter by certain court types, certain courts, specific reservation types, or specific clinic categories. But if we leave that blank, this report is just going to show you some general percentages for the amount of utilization your courts are having during certain times of the day, on certain days of the week. And then next we have the instructor time report. So this is going to be for organizations that have instructors that are instructing for lessons and clinics. What we can do here is we can choose a start date and an end date, start time and an end time as well. And we can choose to include court reservations, clinics, or lessons. And then we can filter by lesson types, reservation types, clinic categories, and instructors. So here we can choose to show total hours, total court hours, and total clinic hours that an instructor has for a certain time period. So if you're looking to see the total amount of hours one of your instructors has instructed for during, a month time span, we can find that information here. With the total hours, these are going to be some more general amounts, but we can even break this down by all of the lesson types and the event categories that these instructors can instruct for. Next, we have the guest report. This is going to be for organizations that allow true guests. So that's going to be players that do not have an account at your organization. But with this report, you'll be able to just get a list of the guests that have been added to reservations at your organization. Then next, we have the check-in report. So from here, we'll be able to choose certain things like the check-in start date and end date, same with the start time and the end time, or we can filter by the reservation start and end date and time. So this is going to depend on if you're looking for when the member was checked in or if you're looking for when the reservation was itself. Again, here we can filter by reservation types, clinic categories, courts, and also check-in statuses if you would like. And then on the setup report output, we'll also have some different outputs that you can add here. But this will just run a report showing you all of the members that have checked into reservations, clinics, and things like that. And then next we have the cancellation report. what this report is going to show you is any events or reservations that were canceled at your organization. This is going to be if an entire reservation or an entire event was canceled. You'll be able to filter by cancel from and to, start date, end date. If you want to see this on specific courts or specific clinics or reservation types, we can do that here. But this report is ultimately going to show you all cancellations for the reservation itself or for entire events or event dates. So I hope that helps. Again, if you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out over in live chat right here, the green icon, and we'll be happy to help. All right. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.